Hello! Welcome back to 2 Point Hospital, where I'm going to be dreaming my build hospital. That's a sentence that went horribly wrong. I'll be building my dream hospital in sandbox mode. I've got a bit of a headache, and for some reason it won't go away, despite me having tablets to make them go away. So, I didn't think Minecraft would be a good idea today. Maybe my headache will go away later. But, yes. Ooh. Are these... These are different building plans. I've not done this before, so I don't know... I don't know what I'm doing. 10 million? Minus 20. What does this mean? Kudos. Okay, we'll just put everything... Hang on. Is there a way I can make it so that I've just got income multiplier? Right. The thing is, we don't want income to be a problem. We don't want to be sitting there going, oh, I can't afford it. I want to just build and make something good. Illness, all over time objectives, cure and expand, moneymaker, research and training. Okay, so I think the idea here is there's a that one looks like it's got the most space. I think the idea here is you don't have difficulty building. It says free play, sandbox. It's still the game. You still have to play the game. Moneymaker. Shall we do just cure patients? Okay. Staff hiring, default temperature, yeah, rooms, unlock with research. Okay. This makes sense. So we do still have to play the game. Okay. Let's start. Are there still screen effects I don't know about? There are a few, yes. I think at the moment there are 2 more that you haven't come across yet. There are clues on my Twitter. There is a screenshot of all of them playing at the same time, not including the glitter though, because I did that after. So yeah, you've got all that to... Oh right, yeah. So it's not all open already. This is perfect. This is exactly what I want. So where do they come in from? Where's the actual entrance? Are they coming from all directions? Do I need to make like a central reception? Oh, that's nice. I will make a central reception. Let's do that. Do you reckon that'll work? Is that central? That is central, isn't it? Good eye. We can have you there. You there. You there, and you there. There we go. Mini filing cabinets. Do they have to go... They do. They've got to go here, don't they? Very nice. Let's stick a bin in there, just in case. One giant bin right in the middle. And, we'll stick the plants, like, close to the edge, so that if people want to, they can just sit there and talk to the plants. There we go. Got any, like, space over here? I mean, I can't really stick one there because of all the stuff, but I don't want to leave them without. There we go. Ah, they can't get to that one. Okay. In that case, we'll stick some plants here. There we go. That's better. Oh, my, I don't think my Twitter is set up on that. You just need to scroll down. There's a link. Okay. I could probably stick another hatch. Can I only have one hatch? Fine. Okay. It seems there is an issue here. There we go. No longer an issue. There we go. So that's our reception. Plant-based, mainly. Much like burgers these days. We need to hire people, don't we, of course. Janitors, assistants. You. Do the things. And you. There we go. Burn all the witches. I will burn you later. You wait. Ah, fuck. Telegram is still on. It's bothering me. There we go. Let's get rid of that. Let's concentrate on the stream. Okay, so after they've gone to reception, they're obviously going to want to sit down. Should we pause? I think we should pause. Space is pause. Okay, we've got it. Let's have a nice place for them to sit afterwards. So I think what's going to happen is I'm going to be filling up like the sides with rooms. So I think for them to sit, they're going to want to sit near the rooms that they are meant to be going to. So maybe I should stick the rooms in first. Let's start with a couple of GP's office. They don't need to be that big, don't they? So we'll just do that. Stick you there. There we go. You and a bin. Wait, no, bin can go in this corner. Fire extinguishers, just in case they happen to catch on fire. There's no major equipment in here, is there? So it's quite unlikely they're going to catch on fire. However, we don't know what they're going to be coming in with. So they may have some sort of disease that means that they're on fire. So I think a fire extinguisher would be a good idea. Yeah. Okay, we don't need that. Let's ooh, photos. Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic Rug. Will the Sonic Rug fit like underneath all this stuff? Oh my god, it will. Nice. That would make sense. It is a rug. Medicine cabinet. Do I need to unlock these things? Weighing scales. Now, whenever I go to the doctor, they always have scales, like in the GP, like office. So, that's going to be a problem. I'm going to have to move one of these plants. Are these corner ones not? Oh, they can't get to them. Alright, we won't stick the ones in the corner. We will put like a decoration there, something that nobody needs to go near. Like yeah, you know what? An aircon unit would be good, wouldn't it? Oh no, they still got to get to that as well. What is there that they don't need to get near? Sonic totem? Perfect. There we go. Couple of totems. A set of scales. Wait, do these Sonic flowers actually... Do they... They don't have... They are just an ornament. Okay, they're not actual plants. Interesting. Okay, that's one room done. What was invalid there? I think it was the plant behind the chair. Let's have another GP's office. In fact, you know what? I'm going to do one in like... I'm going to do one in each corner. I think that would make more sense, wouldn't it? So this one come in. With this one, you come in and then it's basically the chair and then they're sitting there. This one, you come in and it's just like, I've been expecting you, Mr. Bond. And you have the 2 filing cabinets on either side, super close, so they've got to sort of squish in to try and get to where they're sitting. Yeah, just enough space. There. Just enough space for them to just scrape their arse against it. Oh, damn, it's not. Okay. Maybe they are a little bit further over. I just want it to be intimidating. Medicine cabinet. Here we go. There's nothing more intimidating than stacks of drugs just either side of you. There you go. And do they have like a lamp? Like one of those swinging like lamps to just be on top? I want this to be completely dark. Can I get rid of the window? No, but I can add extra windows. Okay, more windows just to make it a little bit less private. Okay. Is there a reason I can't? Oh, is it because I'm doing this room, and it's like, no, you can't stick one there, or is it just because window doesn't look into hospital? If I stick it on this side, would that work? Whatever. Aircon unit. Oh, I didn't stick an aircon unit in the other room, did I? Yeah, okay, so that was there. Oh, but that means they can't get to those plants. Maybe I just... Okay, right. I'll stick a tiny one in there. Just a small one. Wherever there's a gap. Small aircon unit. Give me that. There we go. So, literally, as they are being grilled, essentially, for what is wrong with them, they will have a couple of aircon units behind them. It's a bit off-centre. To keep them cool. In fact, they are not in any way level. And I'm okay with that. In fact, you know what? They need a few more. One on either side. Wait, has that caused an issue? Oh, it has, hasn't it? Okay. Let's put it here. There we go. So, hang on. Aircon units are meant to be... They're meant to condition the air so they can do warm as well, can't they? This one I'm sticking in the corner. There you go. Oh, and on this corner. You know what? We're going to make this almost completely symmetrical. There we go. Give me them balls. Balls, balls, balls. Indeed. Oh, hang on. Where is it?
Balls.
It's been a while since I've used balls. Balls, balls.
I've got balls of steel.
I've got balls of steel. There you go. You can have all of the sound effects. Like a cheesy 90s radio show. That's what I'm like. You know what? I should probably unlock that as well. And the lamp. And the big bin. And the coffee maker. I've got so much of this. I don't need to worry about money right now. Drinking fountain? Why not? Sweet dispenser? Go for it. Bookcase? Gimme. Trophy case? I'm going to murder my wife with those. Rosebush? Just as a calling card. So a whole rosebush. You know how when people, like the people who've got like a gimmick when they murder people, you know, they always leave like a rose petal. I leave a whole rose bush in a planter and everything. Sunflower, in case I'm feeling fruity, which is all the time. Yucca, I don't know what that is. Cactus, perfect. In fact, I'm going to unlock everything. I think I can, yeah. Cupboard, just in case. Bulging sack. Ooh. Snow person. Rug. Ace. All the rugs, please. If you've got a rug, I want it. Even if you're wearing it. You know what? I've been really limited by what I was able to do. Ratty? What the hell is this? Is this like Year of the Rat sort of thing? This is my... It is! The ox as well, dragon ornament. So it's got like... Chinese New Year stuff. Damn. Maybe there was a setting I missed that I could have had all of this unlocked already. Gas plank canvas? What does that mean? Better not murder you. I will not murder you. I will murder Blobman instead. There you go. Blobman can have his murder unsolved forever. I'm gonna put you in a black bag or a, you know, bulging sack with concrete around your legs, and then just leave you there, just on your own. Not in the water. No, you're not. I'm not drowning you. I mean, just I'm gonna cover your legs in concrete, and then just watch you have to deal with it. Ivy, nearly got everything. Toxic waste bin, good. You can get a large radiator. Wow, I had no idea. Okay. So that's everything unlocked as far as I can tell. At least for the GP's office. There may be other stuff. Weighing scales, yeah, I want them like the moment you walk in. It's just get on the scales. I've got to see how much you weigh. Oh wow, I can't stick them there. Alright. There. And because I want it symmetrical, scales on both sides, just in case they are just so large that they have to have two scales, one for each foot. There we go. And then let's stick a rug in here as well. Where were the rugs? The rugs were about here. Pitch rug, leopard skin. What's the most intimidating? Ace. Let's put that. And you're right in the middle as well. Right in the middle of the ace. There you go. Just to make you feel like you're on the spot. What about the photos? What can we have in the background that can make people think that they're possibly about to get killed? Or be part of some nefarious plan that has... ooh! Hypnotism. There we go. All things considered, it's quite a nice looking room. So yeah, that's that GP. Is there no way we can change the walls to make it look a little bit more, you know, dangerous? Are there any windows? I'm just wondering so that I can see if I can stick some on the outside. I don't think there is. Ah, yes, there are other things I need to unlock. So welcome to the unlocking everything in 2 Point Hospital stream. Today we'll be unlocking literally everything. Oh, we can't do the gift shop! Oh, we used too much already. Fuck. Salty snacks machine. Ooh. Yes, please. Luxury drinks, just in case. I suppose we're going to have to work our way to get these things. Oh, I don't like it. Can I just, like, put in a command or something, say, gimme more? No? Oh, there's an indoor fountain as well that we're missing out on. Shit. Okay. Can I stick a vending machine in here? What was that? Invalid item for room. Okay. Fair enough. Makes sense. Also, the rose petal is my thing when I was in LARP. Death card. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The rose petal. Well, it's a whole rose bush for me, like I said. Backless bench. Ooh. I like the things being backless. Right. So we want... Do we want to do... Right, so we've only got 2 GP's offices there, so should we just do... Because we've got to, like, expand these areas. Should we just... We'll have this be, like, the main GP and sorting yourself out, you know, the usual stuff area. So these will be just a bunch of GP's office and, like, dispensing tablets. I want this one. No, hang on, let's move the door just slightly over. I want this one to be... For some reason, you are up against the wall. There we go. And I think we need a filing cabinet, that's a definite. Yes, you do need one. Can I... There we go. So we're not using any of the space. We're using just enough space. In fact, I think we can probably make the room a bit bigger. Just there we go. Perfect. All that room, nobody's using it. Wait. If I double click this, can I? No. Okay, edit. I think we need a few extra things in here. The bin, can that go in there? No, it can't go there. Can we have a smaller bin? I'm fairly certain this bin was a lot smaller last time I played. Fire extinguisher right there. Cat rug, how big's that rug? A bit too big for my liking. Gong. I want something to go on the wall, don't I? Brain anatomy poster. That seems like a good idea. We'll stick that here. Actually, can I move the... No, I want... Oh, fuck. I want to move the fire extinguisher just a little bit. I want to see how far in the corner I can get it. Fire extinguisher. I was known as Dark Rose Shadowheart. But good for you. Good for you. I'm glad. Okay. Let's stick this here. Bronze star. Yep. Silver star as well. Just... You've got a lot of awards there, Doctor. But not a lot of space. Which is a bit strange. Can I move that over slightly? Why can't I move that one over? And a gold star. There we go. And... Do we have space for the notice board? I don't think we do we? No. Everything has to be in this corner. Whatever I can fit in this corner, I will. Where is... let's stick a bin like there. Toxic waste bin. There we go. Can I... Right, we need an air conditioner as well. One air conditioner. Just so that there's... So they just so they don't complain. Everyone's always complaining. Oh, I don't have enough room. Oh, this room's really intimidating. Oh, I can't get cured for anything because you've decided to put air conditioners down rather than cure patients. There we go. In fact, I think the bin's a bit extravagant. Nah, you know what, we're fine. We're fine. Toxic waste, nice. Yeah, yeah, indeed, because who knows what people are going to be coming in with. No, not reception, I want another GP's office. A lot of GP's offices. Out of curiosity, can I have it so that you have to go through one room to get to another room? No. Okay. So, I want to edit. Right. This one, the door is right up against that wall. And I think we want... Oh god, what do we want? We definitely need this. This is a definite yes, you have to have that. I want to get it right up against there. Is that in line? Yeah, that is in line. Good. Alright. Yeah, that's okay. Let's go for that. Is that going to be problematic? Okay. We're still good. We're doing good. This is fine. This is fine for everyone involved. Yeah, okay. Just want to make a little sort of like a maze. Not really a maze. I mean, it's very easy to get through. Just follow the path, but you know, just you know, this is an experiment. I want to see what they do. Okay. Is that okay? No, you see, that's going to make that not great. Wait, why is that a problem there, but not there? Yeah, what the fuck? So I've got to move them over? Why is... But, like... I don't get it, but I'm willing to deal with it. I'm just wondering, is there like a problem here? Are they going to just walk across there? I think they're going to walk across there, aren't they? So maybe if we just do that. Wait, no, we want you here, don't we? There we go. Oh, why are they now invalid? Look, I've put you in. You're fine. Oh, fucking done this, haven't I? Come on. Sort yourself out. Sort yourself out. You were fine a second ago. What's wrong with you? We'll try again. Office desk. There. You're fine. You can go there. Move you all over slightly. Do I have any more air conditioners? There they are. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Oh, then now this doesn't make much sense. What is going on there? Why are they so... Oh, okay. Right, I'll take that out. I'll bring it over here. Maybe if I make a path going around like that. Come on. Well, for some reason that works. But I think they're going to just sort of skip across, which I don't like. Unless I do that. No, it's still going to be a problem. I'm not trying to block them off, I'm just trying to make it so that they have to go around all this. Why is that now red? That wasn't red before. What did I put down to make that red? Fuck, now I can't put it down again. Oh yes I can, that's fine. So it was just having a little bit of a hissy fit for no reason. Everything's having a hissy fit now. No, I'm putting you... I want to put... Right, fuck it. You're not going to do this, are you? Fine. Fine. Bollocks to you. You're staying like that now. There's a coffee maker in this corner. No. Where do you want the coffee maker then? Why won't you allow me to put coffee maker down? Right. Is it because of this one? Coffee maker in the corner. Just slightly away from the wall as well. In fact, you know what? It's going here. The moment you come in, you're assaulted by a filing cabinet and coffee maker. And a drinking fountain. There you go. Alright, fine, we won't have those. If they're going to be problematic, we don't want them. There we go. Nice. So you have a nice cup of coffee as you come in. Mainly for survival reasons, because of all these air conditioners, which for some reason are all set to cold. Not warm. You know, you could set them to warm. That's what an air conditioner does. You know, you could have the option cold or hot, but no, they're all cold. They're all cold. Fuck 'em. There we go. It's frigid in there. So, hang on. Where are we now? We're over here. Is somebody already pissed? Do not have a wee in the middle of my fucking hospital, okay? Whoops. Right, you. I want a role reversal here. So they come in and then they are the doctor, and then they have to diagnose the actual doctor who is sat there. I'm going to put that right in front of the window, because windows should not be used for intended purposes. And just to make it even more difficult, I'm sticking that there. And some weighing scales as well in this corner. Can I get them in there? Oh, damn it. There we go. Just a lot of things in that corner to make things a lot more difficult for everyone to... And this one's for some reason got a hand sanitizer. Several hand sanitizers. And then a big gap, and then a hand sanitizer. Hand sanitizer. on the window, of course. And then there. And then nothing on that wall. Except a trophy case. Facing the wrong way. So it's less of a trophy case and more of a trophy alcove. There we go. And there's one there as well. Wait. There we go. Nice. Wait, why is that? Oh, it's that one. Okay, we'll bring it over slightly, just so it's accessible. No, you're not accessible? Still not accessible. Okay, you go there then. Lovely. Do AC units in the UK heat the air? We don't usually have AC units, but I've bought one, and you've got it's on wheels, you know, so it's in the cupboard under the stairs. But the front comes off, and you can. It's got like a bit that goes in, it's got like a piece of plastic. It clicks on with a pipe, and all the hot air, you've got to put the pipe out the window, because just, you know, deal with what you got. You see, the hot air goes out the pipe because it's cooling, and the hotness, because of, you know, the laws of physics, the warmness has to go somewhere. And if it's just being pumped back into the house, you're not doing anything. So all the hot air goes out the window. Now, theoretically, I could take that off, put it on the hot end, and put the cold air out the window and heat the room. But we've got central heating, so there's no need for that. But it's an air conditioner. Who said air conditioners had to be conditioned hot, conditioned cold all the time? You can condition the air. Makes sense to me. That's a little portable AC unit, indeed. Thermodynamics, that's what I'm talking about. The laws of physics and thermodynamics. If you cool something, the heat has to go somewhere. So, yeah. Another GP's office. There we are. And then this one... yes. We'll have the guy in the corner here. Actually, no. Right in the middle of the room. Right in the middle. Just slap bang right in the middle. That's not a good place for that, is it? Got like a filing cabinet on each side, like rocket boosters. Medicine cabinet can go right there. Because what this doctor's done is he's made himself a kind of fort, a prescription fort. A couple of lamps, so I imagine it's quite dark in there. Would it be better if I stick the lamps in the corner? I think it would, actually. You see, that's what I was worried about. Maybe I could stick these, like, that way. The whole point of the AC unit is to take moisture out of the air, which makes it cooler. That's not how that works. Doesn't take moisture doesn't make things warm. That's humidity. It takes air, cools it, and then all the moisture that comes out is stored and used to cool that one, at least. But it is that's just because it's also a dehumidifier. But yeah, it can do that as well. But you know, let's not get confused here. Moisture does not make heat. Oh, come on, why is that a problem? Why must you be problematic? Okay, so that's fine. No, it's not. The cabinet is still wait. No, now it's fine. Okay. So when does it become a problem? Like... Okay, that's fine then. Central air is heating. Right, I'm thinking of the condensation that happens in the condenser unit in the AC. Let's not get too scientific either. Today, this is not a day of science. Tomorrow is a day of science. I have it set so that at 7 o'clock, Alexa tells me what the day is for tomorrow. And please don't respond.
Tomorrow will be Friday the 6th of May 2022.
Yes, I know. I know. Earlier, because I started late, she told me that tomorrow is Space Day, I think. I think it was Space Day. What did it say? It's no longer on my phone. Okay, I think it's National Space Day tomorrow, so maybe there's a game I could be playing that has space things in it. I like space. Space is fun. There we go. Wait, what? Oh, of course. I've blocked off the way in. We'll have one way in. There we go. I like having my rooms nice and bright. There we go. And you know what we need? We need on this bit here an eye test. Rorschach test. Whatever a cheese water canvas is. Dog painting. There we go. There we go. It's like IKEA. There we go. Lovely looking room. Kerbal Space Program. You just make a bunch of dick rockets. I'm waiting for Kerbal Space Program 2 to come out, because it's gonna come. It's gonna come, and I am going to be right on top of it. So yeah, look forward to Kerbal Space Program. Yeah, there may be another space game that I will probably do. I'll have to look into it, because it's literally just today that I've been told about it. So, right there. I think we need to revisit the idea of a maze, but with bookcases. See, why is that already a problem? Is it because it's too far over? Like, I haven't given him a gap to get behind the desk. Yes, apparently that is the problem. Come on. God, fuck you. Alright. How about... we need something smaller there. Something that doesn't require people to stand next to it. Coffee makers. Do I want to do that? Yeah, you know what? I'm already there. I'm already doing it. Right, a couple of aircon units, just because I can't seem to fit anything else in this gap. Oh, what? Really? Oh, in that case, the door's got to move. I'm going to put the... I didn't want that. I wanted the aircon. But actually, no. Oh, God, no. Maybe I should go back to the coffee makers because I think I can fit them in now, can't I? Coffee maker? Ah. I mean, if you fuck up this already, like if you go this way and go, oh, where am I? You're a fucking idiot. It's such a simple maze. It's not even a very complicated maze. Come on. Don't ask about. Oh, fuck. Alright, drinking fountain. It's the door, isn't it? The door's the problem. Okay, that was fine. Whatever. There we go. We'll have a drinking fountain at the end here. If we can fit it in. We can't. Sweet dispensers. Can we stick one there? I think we're too lofty with our ambitions here. We have a filing cabinet we still need to whack in here anyway, so there we go. Just... Come on! Why are you being a dick? Somewhere there must be space for a filing cabinet. I want to stick it here. Actually, you know what? Really? There's not... Ah. Interesting. Okay. That'll do. I like that. It's not exactly a maze, but it's fine. They can be many different colours. Red rockets. Indeed, they can. I think we've only got one more to do now. Nice. Oh, shit. You. I want you... can I stick a door on the outside? No, I can't. I want you to start there. Right. You can go there. I think you can go there. Why not stick a lamp in there? A couple of fire extinguishers. Hand sanitizer right by the door, just so that people can feel guilty as they go past it and don't use it. Coffee maker. Sweet dispenser, why not? Just in case there's kids. They've got to pay, but in case there's kids, you've got that. Bookcase. Between the fire extinguishers. Oh, it's just slightly too wide. In fact, you know what? They can go away. Case. Trophy case. Hang on, no, it was fine where it was. Just there. Why is that? Hang on, what? Okay. Why is it not like? There we go. Rosebush. for decorative reasons, not because the person who works here is a murderer. Display skeleton. Why not stick a display skeleton right in the middle? And then the anatomical model just in front of it. And then a cupboard. Like, you know what, that lamp needs to be over here. In this gap. Get in the gap. Get in the gap. Get in a gap. Alright, you're there. You live there. A cupboard. On the back of the skeleton. And snowman. Snowman just in front of... Ah, damn it. Okay. Bring you forward. Bring you back, because they're facing the different directions. You can go there, and then snowman. There we go. It's the stages of man. You first you're a cupboard, then Homo erectus, then Homo disembowelus, and then Homo iciclus. There you go. Oh, we need a rug in here with ducks. Duck rug. There we are. Paintings. Lunar lanterns. Can they just go on the wall, or are they just a... No, they're a sort of in the middle of the room sort of thing, aren't they? All hail Rat Doctor. All hail Rat Doctor. All hail Rat Doctor. How do I put this down? Will that just go there? Okay, that's fine. All hail Rat Doctor. Actually, you know what I want to do? Oh, no, not that. If I pick up the room, put it slightly over, and then move these over. All hail Rat Doctor. Now, do we have like a red carpet? I'm not seeing anything red carpet-ish. Maybe we could just like use, you know, blood. Maybe they bleed. Leopard rug. Ooh, that's perfect. Invalid for room. Oh, well, fuck your room. All hail Rat Doctor. Oh, it's blocking the doors, of course, of course. In that case, you move over slightly. All hail Rat Doctor. Perfect. Can I stick a rug down? Can I stick a rug down? Are there rugs? Why is it just that rug? Ugh. This is not what I wanted. Needs more radiators. Then Homo TJ. I got some new noodles today, and opening them up, I found they come with a packet of bamboo sauce, and I thought that would make you chuckle. It did. That was what happened. Bamboo sauce. What is Alexa, what is bamboo sauce?
Here is what I found. According to victoriansenfood.com, the tempura dipping sauce, also called tensuyu in Japanese, is a much loved condiment to assist hot crunchy temperas. Was that helpful?
No!
Thanks for your feedback.
What is bamboo sauce? It's a sauce made of bum. Can I stick the like a path of ivy as well? No. Maybe on this side. Is that okay like that? We can go slightly further back. Damn it. I want to pick it up. All hail Rat Doctor. All hail Rat Doctor. Can I do it this side as well? Is there space for it? Just. But not quite. Ah, fuck. Oh, I'm gonna have to move the whole room over again. No, come on. I want to move the room. You know what? That'll be fine. Let's put these over. I've got to make the perfect shrine for Rat Doctor. Is that going to be okay? Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Yep, okay, I want to pick you up. I think we'll be good after this. It's like a fucking Stargate with a rat in the middle. Okay, let's try this again. Because you can just go slightly further in, saving just like millimeters of space. Perfect. More ivy. Ivy? Ivy. Ivy, hello? Where did you go? Are you right at the bottom here? There it is. Okay. Yeah, there we are. I opened the bamboo sauce and it's white powder and in no way a sauce. That's strange. Are you sure it isn't like slang for like cocaine? Bamboo sauce. You should snort it. You should stick it up your nose. Can I stick a couple of radiators in there? Is that like a gap? All hail Rat Doctor. And I think that's my GP offices. That's it. Good. Right. So now I just need... well, that's it for those rooms. Pharmacy. Fairly typical. Just... whack one of those in there. Stick that... Why does it have to be slightly off the wall? That's weird. I will stick a fire extinguisher in there because they do tend to catch fire. Aircon as well. Just like right in front of the door. There we go. And a cactus. Why not? Why not have a cactus? A couple of cacti. There we go. Just slightly off. In fact, I want that one, like, at a strange angle. There we go. Just so people wonder what the fuck. And a cupboard as well, just so that people wonder what exactly they're keeping in there. Good. Lovely. So that's that room. Do we need more than that? Shall we just stick one on each end? Like, one over there and one over here? That might be okay, wouldn't it? Because we're probably going to end up with a lot of people who just need medication. Pharmacy. There we are. You can have as many filing cabinets as you like. There we go. This is where we keep all the files. All the files that tell us what exactly we can give a human and what we can't. And, well, we don't exactly know which one is the can and which one is the can't. And there is a bin right in the middle just in case we think one of them is wrong. Anybody is welcome to put stuff in there. It's completely opinion based. We don't mind if you think that you can't give someone some, paracetamol, or if you think that you can give them sulfuric acid in pill form. I couldn't think of anything that is a pill that was dangerous. Arsenic. That isn't Tourette's, that's just me. That's me naming things. I can name things. Toilets. Now, I think this is like the perfect space for toilets. Because it's just fucking awkward. Look at that. You can go there. Why? Can I just... There we go. Toilet cubicles. Perfect space for some cubicles here. And there as well. Just all cubicles. Some hand sinks. Because some people feel like it's necessary to wash their hands. Even though, if you do piss on your... Urine is it's sterile. I think. I'm certain of it. I'm probably certain of it. There you go. Well, you come out, you've washed your hands, and then you've got to walk all the way back past the toilets to dry your hands again. There you go. And a bin. That's the wrong bin. We want the toxic waste bin. Because I like the idea that people go in there and they wonder, am I meant to be in here? Why is there a toxic waste bin? Surely that's... Are there toxic people? Is there toxic things that... I don't think I should be in here. There you go. That's a fairly normal looking bathroom, so I think we're going to have to do something about that. Leaflet stand. That makes sense. There's a fucking goose in here!
You forgot to put windows into the toilets.
Where can I stick the leaflet stand where it's not going to be a major problem? Okay, maybe we need to move... Maybe they only need one, don't they? We can have a leaflet stand in here. Why are you they don't need that many sinks, surely. Invalid item for room. That's why I can't stick it in there. Okay, right, we'll just edit the room and see what we can put in there. I think... A single chair would be disconcerting. That's perfect. That's actually a couple of it. This is fine. I like this. Yeah, okay. Couple of chairs.
How are the doctors going to know what's wrong if they don't see people pissing? That's what my doctor always does.
I don't know. That's not even a joke. I don't fucking know. Why are you asking me? What do I look like? A doctor? How dare you? And a fire extinguisher. In a place filled with water, a fire extinguisher is hardly necessary, but you never know. In fact, I think the game is telling me right now, you don't need a fire extinguisher. Maybe that needs to be over a little bit, so I've got some space for it. There we are, fire extinguisher. Why will it not allow me to put a fire extinguisher? Okay, no fire extinguisher. Don't blame me if the toilets catch fire. Can I stick a rose bush? Rose bush in here? No? There are no windows. I can't stick any windows in here. Some people may question why you need a gong in the toilet. And they'd be right to. Because it seems like I'm incapable of sticking one in there. You know what? We don't need that. We don't need too many toilets. They've already got loads of toilets. Stick a gong in there. Let's have a gong. A gong and an eye test behind the gong. Whether you can see it or not is up to you. That's not what I wanted to do. Let's have a gold star in there as well. Not even named. Children's drawings as well. Even better. There we go. Such a confusing toilet. Why are they in there? Who put all these drawings in here? Why are they not all covered in wee? Why is there a gong? Do I need to do an eye test while I'm having a shit? Whose award is this? All questions you could be asking in my hospital. I am so buying myself a poop gong. Every time you drop one, just dong. The noodles are flavour that my mouth can't recognise. I am confused. Maybe it was silica. I mean, do noodles necessarily need to be kept dry? I don't think they do. I think the damper the better. There's a fucking goose in here!
I am so buying myself a poop gong.
Why did that take so long? I read that before it came up. Maybe if I refresh all the browser sources. Maybe it will wake up a bit. Now I've got a grey box just up in the corner. Come on. Wow, it is really not behaving today. Which one is that? It's that. It's predictions. It's like if you use a prediction, it'll come up on the screen. Why are you being a dick? Right. Also, it's in the it's a very bad place to have that. Like right up in the corner there. Let's have that. I think it should be over here. On the side there. Nice, okay. Okay, anyway, back to the game. Okay, right, so we've done that and that. We've got, what else do we need? Pharmacy, general diagnosis, we could do that. again, just a couple of these rooms because I don't think it's absolutely necessary to, you know, get an accurate reading. Put that right in the middle, and then a medicine cabinet pretty much either side. That's fine with me. Slightly wonky. There we go. Weighing scales, just in case you're a heavy fucker. There we are. A big bin, because we are expecting a lot of poo. And maybe some blood. It depends on what you have wrong with you, really. If there is blood coming out of every orifice, then there's probably demons, to be honest. You've probably got a lot of demons in you that need to be exorcised. I'm not sure what the medical diagnosis is for demons.
Bins are not for poo.
That's an opinion. We'll stick the air conditioner there just in case they do come in and they are on fire. And a coffee maker if it gets too cold.
There's a fucking goose in here!
Fuck exercise.
And where is it? We want a large radiator in case it gets too cold. Like right next to the bed there. Actually, does it? Can we stick one on this side as well? Perfect. There we go. Nice. Okay. There's not quite enough space on that side. There. Hang on. Hold up. We've got one more thing. What's the like projected like temperature for this room? Do we have a way of seeing that?
There's a fucking goose in here!
Temperature.
I feel sweaty and that bed isn't even real.
Right, yes, see it is quite warm in there, so we're probably going to need a few more air conditioners. Like, just right next to the radiators to balance things out. I'll stick one there. Okay. It looks alright. I mean, it's in the yellow, so it must be comfy. I think that's fine. Stick a few small ones in just so we can... Yeah, there we go. Balanced it out. I mean, the machinery's fucking freezing, but you're quite comfortable next to all the radiators and air conditioners. Nice. Perfect. Oh, no wonder they're cold. They're next to...
Can we have a room that has one side that's much too cold, and the opposite side much too hot?
Well, we've got Dr. Freeze in here, who for some reason has a lot of plants. It didn't occur to me that there were so many plants in there when I put these in. Okay. Yeah, we could try that. We can see how that room works. I'm not going to do it in this room. So we've got the two essentials, haven't we? We don't want the information anymore. So what next? The ward. The ward sounds perfect for that. Let's stick the ward in. We need a big area for the ward, because it's generally quite a big room. Okay, we'll do that like that. Yeah, does that seem all right? The ward door, we need about 5 doors. Can we stick 5 doors in? Oh no, we can stick 1. Okay, in that case it's got to go there. Let's just stick the essentials in first. need one bed. One bed there. One bed there. Can we have another one like up against the wall here? Will it allow us to put that there? Yes! Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, it worked on the other side. Where's the sweet spot? Is it too far forward? Too far back? Oh, you know what? It's because this bed's right there. There we go. Might as well stick one here, since we can fit it in. Did that? Well, that's okay. That's fine where it is. Good. Nurse station should probably be right in this corner, shouldn't it? Somehow. Can I stick it there? Is that fine? Ah, yes. This is exactly how it should be, with their back directly to a sick person. Perfect. Nothing could go wrong there. A screen, like, directly in front of them as well. Maybe a locker? Can we have a locker here? Between the two beds? Or is the gap too small? I think it's too small. Alright. You know what? We don't need lockers. What we do need, however, is the largest radiators you can give me. Now that's a problem. Is it going to be a problem if I put that there? It is. Oh, that's fine apparently. Well, apparently that bed is that bed's fine. But that one's a problem. Why is it a problem there? Oh shit. I move things. Maybe they can have like a radiator at the end of their bed? No? Okay, I think the problem we've got here is we didn't put the infrastructure in first, did we? We didn't put what we require. First, there we go. So you can go there, and then another one there. Lovely. Trying to fit as many as possible. Wait, can it go further back? Oh, it can. Perfect. And then we'll stick a little one in the middle. Oh god, I've got too many radiators now. Come on. You were fine as... Wait, why does that double up whenever I do that? That's weird. Okay, that's fine. I don't get it. Is there like too many radiators in that one section? My radiators keep duplifying. A small radiator in the middle? Is that okay? Alright, that's going to have to be it. And I think we're probably going to have the same issue with the air conditioners. What is that? Bedside table. Ooh. Aircon units. There we go. Let's try and get it as close to the back as possible. Is that one slightly forward? Ah, that's perfect! Look at that, it's like a stack of washing machines. Right, now we can stick the beds in. As soon as we find the beds. There they are. Right, I've got... Make sure everything is fine. Right, you're fine. You're fine. So we've got 2 people on that end. Wow, this one can go right up against the radiator. It won't allow me to put that one in. But that one's fine. 4 beds in 1 ward, that sounds alright, doesn't it? Although I can stick one there. And if I move it slightly over, one there. There we go. So there's like 2 beds that are sort of comfortable. That's okay. We need a few things over here to just give it the right theme. So we've got the sunflowers to remind you of the sun and how warm it definitely is. Oh, and the cactus. Perfect. Cactus is like the most ideal, right in the middle, like it would be in the desert. There we go. And then over here, what do we have? We've got a snowman. Let's stick a snowman in there. Actually, can this go like over here so it's out of the way? Move the bed over slightly. Oh, it won't allow me because the door's there. Okay. There's got to be a better place for this. There we go. Yes, where's that snowman? I saw a snowman earlier. Holly wreath, just to remind you that
There's a fucking goose in here.
Christmas exists.
I think one of the beds is unhappy about how close it is to the aircon.
I think the aircon is unhappy about how close it is to a bed. No, wait, what? There is something going wrong here. I'm going to find out what I can do about it. Wait, oh, that was... Where it was just then was perfect. I just completely missed it. How is that allowed? Okay, that's fine. We've got our 6 beds. They're all over the fucking place, but I'm not that fussed about that. Actually, can I stick that? No, it... Because I think they've got to get to those beds. Those things. Oh, it was fine a second ago. What's happened? Ah, there we go. That's okay. Yeah, where's the... I'm still looking for that fucking snowman. Snowman, you're important. Where are you? Bulging sack. You used to be next to the bulging sack. Where are you? Christmas tree. Oh, that's a big tree. That is a very big tree. Fairy lights. You know what? Let's just... Wait, what? No. This side, please. We'll just make it sort of Christmassy over this side. There we are. It's Christmas! I'm disappointed by the decorations here. I don't know why that's there, but it just is. So our ward Lovely. Right, let's just check out the temperature on here. There we go. We've got one half warm, one half cold. Because some people just can't make up their minds. And right in the middle, it's comfortable. So you're comfortable while you're getting changed, but when you go to bed, you either have to wrap up warm or not. I like it. Right, next room. Wait, is that... Do we need more than one ward? I don't think we do. Psychiatry. Now, this may be important. I'll stick it there. The door right there. Just as usual. We don't want the psychiatrist
There's a
to...
fucking goose in here!
Rap RARM raggy. Re-he-he-he-he-he-he-he-he-he-he.
We don't want the psychiatrist to be giving the person who needs the psychiatry... Is that the word? The evil looks. So we have them facing the opposite direction. Here are all the antidepressants. Put them there. A filing cabinet within arm's reach, so that insert rest of sentence here, and a bin for in case they disagree. Fire extinguisher, because sometimes people can go off on one, and the fire extinguisher is necessary. There's no person. Friendly psychiatric snow person. You are not what I'm trying to pick up, you pillock. Right. In fact, you know what? If it's just at the end, there we go. Can we have more? Can we have more snow people? I would like more snow people. Where did they go? Snow? Snow people? Am I completely missing it? Is it higher up? Ah, there you are. As long as they can walk past, I think it's fine. Is that a problem? Why is that a problem? Oh, is it because... Oh, it's because they can't get in, obviously. Duh. Okay, we'll just do lots of snow people at the end here. Just... Snowmen. Tons of snowmen. Can we fit that in there somehow? Is it the right angle? Come on, just a little bit. It's not playing fair. Fuck it. There we go. Let's get that chair back in. Alright, that's all I can really fit in there. What about the... Oh yes, the Rorschach tests. Just adorn the wall with Rorschachs. If we can. Rorschachs on one. And... Oh, actually, no. For this one, there's a burger rug. Oh, I like that. Burger and hot dog rug. There we go. And then obviously, we need to have Sonic the Hedgehog poster for the psychiatrist to look at. Clowns. Fuck the Rorschach, we gotta have clowns in here. Gotta face your fears. Snowmen, clowns, we've got it all. Sneaky clown behind the filing cabinet. It's a bit annoying that you can't stick things on the wall where the door is. I mean, it's not exactly going to be hitting the poster, is it? There we go. And then we have the clowns standing behind the sofa, much like that one porno with all the black dudes and the little white girl. Except it's clowns and you're the victim. There we go. Hot dogs. This is the best psychiatric ward I've ever seen. You wander in and you're instantly assaulted by clowns, snowmen, burgers and hot dogs on the floor. And you gotta it's sort of like you have to find the psychiatrist. You walk in and it's like, hello? Is anybody in here? And then they're just giggling from the corner. I like it. There we go. Cardiology. Do we really need cardiology? We could have a small room here for cardiology, couldn't we? Oh. Wait. Okay. Apparently it doesn't like being there because of Rat Doctor. We'll probably have to choose a different area. Although maybe, how big is this middle section? 2, 3, excuse me. There's four slots there. I think we may have to put that in a different building. Thinking about it, we should probably see how we're doing doctor-wise. We haven't hired any doctors. Yeah, hire you. We're now actually gaining money. I think I just need to check what the volume is for this game, because I think it was a bit loud last time I was playing it. It's not allowing me to see the volumes. That's fine. I'll just let it load. Okay, that's fine. Right, what's that? New illness, verbal diarrhea discovered. Is that a psychiatric thing? Treatment now pharmacy. Okay, we've got a pharmacy. That's fine. Perfect. We haven't got a nurse though. You can do pharmacy, can't you? Okay, hire them all. Every single person needs a nurse. Personal nurse. Assistant, because we've only got 2 people here. Oh shit, we need a janitor, especially one who can battle ghosts. Keith Toff. I would very much like him to be cleaning things. They seem to be enjoying the areas that they're in. I like it. Personally, I like it. Oh, they don't have anywhere to sit and wait.
This is Ricky Hawthorne on 2 Point Radio. This is Ricky Hawthorne,
right, well,
bringing talk, music, and news to the
gonna
whole
have...
of 2 Point County. And if you're listening to us from the newly opened hospital, just turn up that volume, because nothing drowns out the sound of sick people like the voice of a world-class DJ.
I see.
Coming up next, 42 hours of music from the background band.
They
Enjoy.
are right. We're going to have backless, very fancy-looking chairs for the Rat King. They come on, bit of distance. These are important people. If you have to see the rat doctor, not the rat king, you obviously don't want to be mingling with the riffraff. So you get your own chair. There you go. And also luxury snacks for visiting the rat doctor. There, that can go there. Do we have any other? Is there like a luxury drinks machine? Luxury drinks machine, perfect. There, on either side. In fact, they can just be sectioned off like that. I think that's a bit too, that's a bit too many chairs, isn't it? We'll just have the set of 4 there. And then bring these in, just so that they are sort of cordoned off. Not exactly cordoned off. I mean, like they're separate because this is, let's say this is the VIP section. They've all got to see the same person. If they're going to the rat doctor, then they're obviously important people. So, luxury snacks. There you go. Yeah, okay. Luxury drinks. Nice. Good. All hail Rat Doctor. For this area, though, I think they're going to need just some salty snacks. I want to see how dehydrated I can get them over here. It's just there we go. Just salty snacks. Not luxury drinks machines. We'll stick a toxic waste bin in the middle. I think the amount of vomit that they're going to produce is probably going to be quite extensive.
I've been humming that tune to myself all week, which is uncanny because I've never heard it before. Or have I? Oh well, more catchy music coming right up.
Can I stick a radiator in there? Lovely. I want them as warm as possible over here, and then the moment, they walk in here, they fucking freeze. How? No. I'm looking for things that would be slightly dry. Snack machine. I suppose.
Some patients should be ashamed of their condition.
Yeah, snack machines. Snack machines. Just lots of snack machines. I don't want to be putting them down. I want to be moving this one over. Ah, god damn it. Right, okay, we'll move you into the corner. And then you. Trying to fit as many of them in here as I can. There we go. So we've got nuts on one side, briny brittle, or whatever. They're not nuts, they're just salts. That's salty snacks. I need something else. No drinks over here. But we need somewhere for them to sit. Oh, and read.
There's a fucking goose in here!
Why is it so easy to get into the hospital? There's not even a maze.
Maintenance announcement. Plants need
Well, the point isn't for it to be difficult for them to get in. It's for them to have a hard time getting cured. The maze, if there was a maze, Oh god, if there was a maze, I'd have to stick it here, but there'd need to be enough space. You know what? One of these sections out here... In fact, there's a maze! There you go. I think if I do that, though, it'll have to... Oh, dear. Yeah, look, they demolish it. These are the spaces I'm going to unlock right now, though.
In the news today, conditions at the Rotting
Can
Hill
they walk through
Hospital
these?
are getting worse every day.
I think they probably
Other
can.
Patients are just as likely to die
Oh,
from
you know what?
sinkholes and crumbling
No.
ceilings.
Doesn't
as
matter about the
related
bins. Fuck the
diseases.
bins. I don't
At
need
least
those.
that'll keep the queues down.
Let's stick a few more of these things down. There we go. Just go this way.
Assistant to reception.
Apparently, this is not a problem.
There's a fucking goose in here!
Make a while building of the hospital into one GP surgery, with the chairs as far apart as possible.
No, I have a plan already. I already have a plan. There is something in the works up here. I just need to make sure that the current hospital is as dysfunctional as possible. Because I don't want people getting cured. Why would they do that? Actually, yeah, this is a bit sort of... I don't like that.
Doctor required in GP's office.
I want chairs. Where are the chairs? They're at the top, aren't they? Okay, right, yeah, let's stick these benches up against this.
Doctor required in psychiatry.
Oh, thinking about it. If I have it too far over, they won't be able to get through. Right. So the idea here is that they can sit, but they've got people behind them flicking through and rotating the displays, which, because there's no like wall or headrest, I imagine would be quite annoying, especially if they were just, you know, getting twatted in the head every 5 seconds by someone twiddling it around. There we go. So, there we go. That's exactly where these need to
What
be.
a smashing day for a bit of gardening.
I walk away for 2 minutes and
Doesn't
come
like
back to a
gardening.
queue of flyer
Picking up a bit of
displays.
soil, sticking your hands in a bit of manure. Oh,
Good.
can
I
almost
hope
smell
you
it now.
you
Oh,
enjoyed
wait,
discovering
the
this.
sewage pipes burst again. No, my mistake. Anyway, keep those fingers green.
There we go. Keep those fingers green. I don't want my fingers to be green. It's slightly off center. Everything is slightly off center.
Bins will become full.
But this is fine. There's no problems here. I don't see any problems. Except maybe the amount of heat that's there. There is a lack of certain radiators. Oh, you know what? Let's get rid of those. We don't need those right now. No, you don't get snacks. You're not allowed. This whole bit here should just be hot as hell. You can't walk past without getting at least some sort of heat stroke. There we go. It's like the gauntlet. because I can't fit one in there, you get one sideways. And radiator, 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 and radiator. Perfect. There we go. So there's just enough room for them to get through. If they're sat here, they're uncomfortable as hell, they start dehydrating, and then they just think, oh, what can I do? Salty snacks.
Patients are asked to wait their turn.
Salty snacks, which are for some reason getting slightly... Oh, actually, if I can stick that one slightly closer.
Plants need water.
No? That doesn't... Okay, maybe that way then. Will it fit that way? Oh, fucking hell. Okay. Just allow me to fit. Alright, one of them's that way.
Toilets as you would hope to find them, not as you would expect to find them.
Salty snacks there. And more salty snacks on this side. In fact, can I put that way? Does that work? Just so dehydrated.
Important is arriving.
Important? They must be going to see the rat doctor.
Doctor needed in GP's office.
There. Salty. And then I'm not going to stick any bins here, so that the janitors have to spend the most time over here.
This is 2 Point Radio.
Right. Okay. This all seems fine. Needs cooling down, maybe with some snow. Welcome to the hottest hospital in the... No, just this wing. Just this wing here. Also, the amenities are here, so you do have to spend quite a lot of time here.
Doctor to psychiatry, please.
Psychiatry, did we? Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Do we not have a psychiatrist? Ah, shit. Do we have any more doctors? Hire. Doctors. You. We need to hire more doctors. Hire. You as well. We need more nurses, maybe. There's a line. Which is fine. I don't mind there being a line, but you know, this is supposed to be a doctor's. This is where the doctors are. Yeah? Are you convinced? I'm not. Nurses, right, you. Do we have enough assistants yet? 1, 2, 3, 4, we need one more. We've hired just enough. We've hired just enough assistants for there to just for the job roles. There isn't any extra, so that if one of them goes on a break, they basically are understaffed. Which is how most people work. Most companies work. The janitor over here is having a hell of a time keeping these plants alive, what with the scorching heat, which I am very much enjoying. Oh, we need the staff room. Oh, careful. The staff room, however, will be in a different wing.
Warning. Try not to slip in the sick.
Yeah, please do not sleep in the sick. There we go. Smallest room with a single sofa. No, a single armchair.
Assistant to reception.
There. And yeah, so we need something
Some alarming reports of
for
an earthquake
this.
causing
We should
considerable
probably
damage to a local hospital.
what we
Hope
doing?
nobody broke anything, but if you did, at least you're in the right place for it.
Okay. Okay. Yes. So this this wing, I am going to dub the library.
Could patients please use the toilets provided?
And this is where the maze comes in. Is that okay? I mean, hold up. I want you just to be... Placing this down is a little bit of a pain in the ass.
Toilets need routine servicing.
There we go. So just a little bit difficult for them to get to where they want to go. Obviously, it's going to have a few false ends in places. Can I stick you there? I can. Uh-huh. Hopefully, this will not be too much of a problem for them. Of course, I am lying. Wait, will that work? I think that works, just like that. Yeah, okay. We can continue this way. It sounds like somebody died. That's not good. People dying in my hospital. Very rude.
Treatment has failed. I'm sorry to say, a patient is dead.
I don't give a shit. You need to go and clean that up. I am busy. Busy with important business.
Doctor needed in GP's office.
If you say so, but I don't think so. I'm not entirely sure doctors are necessary in this hospital. I think just stick a needle in them, see what comes out. Hopefully, if it's blood, you don't murder them.
About my gravy allergy. They recommended a long stay at their spa.
You need to be wary of those aliens. They will come and steal your souls.
I'm finally starting to feel the effects. Still can't eat gravy though.
A lot of dead children if you play your cards right. The plants are being watered and immediately dying of heat. I believe so. Yeah, look, they're not doing too well. In fact, maybe we can just get a single janitor watering them. Right, what are your jobs? Stats, log... Jobs, yes. We can have you doing nothing but watering plants. Wait, no, these are all of them, aren't they? Bella Bain is the one I just picked up, isn't it? Yeah, okay, so that's you. So nobody else waters the plants, just her. Yes, yes, look after my plants. Do these ones. Bella? Come on. Behave yourself.
Maintenance required in GP's office.
I don't think that's true. I think you're lying to me. Which GP's office? There's several. You need to be more specific. Hang on. We haven't... Hang on. We've got 8... 1, 2, 3, 4... Yeah, we've got 8... 8 8 of these rooms and we haven't got 8 doctors. We've only got 5. Well, let's hire the rest of them then. Or do you, because you've got extra things. There you go. Meanwhile, we'll be over here building our best hospital. Yeah, I want them to get confused at this point.
Nurse needed in general diagnosis.
Installing a bunch of horse shelves. Time to get ready for bowling night. See you all later. Okie dokie, have fun with your bowling. Say hello to blue shirt guy for us. Getting a ghost problem. We do have a ghost problem. We need to call the Ghostbusters. But, unfortunately, they do not come to us anymore. Not after the repeated false alarms.
Attention.
It was just an old lady, apparently.
Anywhere in the hospital will not be tolerated.
That odd chap, Augustus Lavender, CEO of Holistics, was seen stepping into one of the county's hospitals today. Rumour has it he had a suitcase full of his wonderful wellness candles with him. Never one to miss a chance to make a sale, is old Lavender.
I'm sure old Lavender could be selling his shit elsewhere. No buying, no selling in my hospital.
Maintenance announcement. Plants need water.
I hope you're watering them, Bella. If not, you're going to get the sack of plants to continue watering. Where is she? Where are my plants? Okay, she's doing well. Up it goes. Down it goes. Right, you've watered that one. Up it goes.
Warning. Try not to slip in the sick.
Lovely. That one's still alive. And down it goes. Right. That's fine. Right. This is what I wanted. Gonna need to figure out what types they are. I mean, at this rate, that's a different game. We could probably spend time trying to figure it out. I don't have any coffee. Fuck. Figuring it out, but you know, I'm supposed to be healing people. I don't think that's what we're doing today. You enjoying the sweet dispenser? Good, lovely. Right, yes, you head this way now. Why? If we believe in ghosts, does that make them more real? I feel like that's what they're trying to get at there. Oh shit, what have I done there? Yeah, there's too much of a gap there.
Attention. Urinating anywhere in the hospital will not be tolerated.
Anywhere in the hospital? What, even in the toilets?
In today's headlines, lottery winner Arthur Compass has announced winning the jackpot hasn't changed him one bit. He made this announcement floating over Crogenbush in his new gold-plated hovercraft, just like he's always done.
Nice. Perfect. Oh, you know what? I was gonna say, if we put something there, it's gonna make the whole thing unusable. But you know, as long as you're able to get into the maze from anywhere in the hospital, you're all good. That's fine. It looks like you're trying to trap people in. But no, this is just the staff room. This is just for the staff room. This whole area is reserved for staff, just in case. Oh, I do love a good crossroads. Let's have a crossroads there, so they just have to think about where they're going.
Attention. Urinating anywhere in the hospital will not be tolerated.
There we go. Right. See, if you get lost in this hospital, I think it's your own fault.
Need restocking manually.
Because it's not exactly difficult to navigate. I mean, it's me making it. How can it be difficult? It shouldn't be. Let's stick a few just there. Maybe that'll make that work? No? Is that okay? Oh, that's not okay, is it? There. I'm going to do a little bit of shifting around. Nice. Okay. Why is this so easy for you? Why are you doing this? Okay. Yeah, that bit there is a bit too easy for him. I need to move some stuff. Like, if I put that there, then they surely cannot go there. I hope. You know what, I'll just bring the whole lot over.
Not being aware costs lives.
Not being aware costs lives. I am aware of that. Yeah, that works. There we go. Stick you there.
Good patients, please use the toilets provided.
Wait, we can put another one here. And then I think we can open
Megan
this bit
Purse
up.
has sent in a very thorough quote for today's nice words
No.
of the day. Remember,
No.
you
Ah.
are strong and blessed.
Cheat!
That to live
You
is
cheat!
to
How
love,
dare you!
And that all bad things happen for a reason.
You can't be doing
Good
that.
ones come to those who wait. That's a lot of nice
No
words,
cheating.
Megan.
You gotta do the maze. Don't be an asshole. Don't be like this prick. Look at him. Dancing away like some sort of Charlie Chaplin wanker. We seem to be getting a little bit of slowdown there.
Assistant to reception.
Assistant to reception. You're not allowed. You've got stuff to do. So they come in here, they go around, and then they've got to navigate pretty much all of this. There may be some shortcuts by going through other doors, but I think they're going to take the closest door, which I think is this one. Or that one. But I'm not too worried about that. Are they going to be able to go that way? They are. Good. Let's take them all the way around. Ooh, it's getting a bit slow. We may have to go on to something else in a sec, because I think the maze is really starting to make everything tank. It may just be my excessive graphics, but yeah. It's already a pretty long trip.
If you see anything suspicious, please investigate further.
Okay, I will finish the maze at some point. At the moment, I'm sure there's more stuff we could be doing.
Needed in a GP's office.
That's a lot of bins needed. We need... we need a bin. We need a bin. Do we have a bin? We've got toxic waste bin. We'll stick one in the middle here. There we go. Does that only take toxic waste, or does it take everything? Wouldn't something like velvet ropes be easier? I don't know. I don't think it would. I don't think we've got it. Velvet ropes. We've got fairy lights, but they go on the wall. No, I think velvet ropes would just basically make it a little bit easier to see where you're meant to be going. I don't like that. It's fine. It's fine. There's a clown there. We need to be... Epidemic warning. I don't care. We need to be adding more rooms. We got the psychiatrist. Did we put cardiology in? I don't think we did we? Right, cardiology. We can stick it. Big room here. Treadmill. Fire extinguisher, just in case. And just windows. Windows so that everybody can see you fucking running on the spot. You chubby bastard. And then also the weighing scale so that everybody can see
the potential
how chubby you are. There you go.
Come to the Sloop this season and cheer on the team that plays there. Playing the sport that they play. More 2 Point, more often. This is 2 Point Radio.
Just, you know, the point of cardiology is to make you sweat. So let's just do that. There. Perfect. Also, I think... Clowns.
Attention. Urinating anywhere in the hospital will not be tolerated.
Some people are afraid of clowns, so they will run a lot faster. The wall monitor. I can't get the wall monitor. There we go. Big room. Big room. Big room with not a lot in it, except heat. We can probably... I'll stick a bin in there as well. To stick all the tissues from all the crying. And... fuck it. While you're in there, think about sport. Invalid item for room. Okay, never mind then. We'll stick a gong in there then. A couple of gongs. There we go.
Nurse to cardiology.
I don't think we've got anything else that we really want to stick in there, do we? Oh, a Sonic statue. Run! Gotta go fast! Got to go fast! I've got to get rid of one of the radiators just so we can fit that in. Gotta go fast. Why can't we go fast? Go away.
Disease control are handling the situation.
Is it because it's too close to the door? What's going on here? Why can't we stick it in? Is it just invalid for this room? Okay, what can we stick in there? If we can't stick Sonic in the cardiology, what's the point? We can't stick him in there. Come on! Fine. We can't stick Sonic in cardiology. What is the point if you can't do that? Okay. Next room. Happiness to 20. How did we manage that? So far, we have only cured 49 people. I'm fairly certain we've been open for several years. What is going on here? Why is there so much piss and puke and possible? Oh, you know what? It's because they're probably dehydrated. That's just all the sweat. Nice. Okay, I like that. We'll have some training. Training's got to go in here, isn't it? So let's. I suppose we probably need to train quite a few people. Yes. That is probably the best place for it, isn't there?
Attention. Urinating anywhere in the hospital will not be tolerated.
You're listening to Nigel Bickleworth on 2 Point Radio.
There we go.
Welcome
These
back
ones
to
are just
your
sort of huddled
favourite
around each
radio
other.
station with the vastly overqualified Sir Nigel Bickleworth. I'm here to inform, to entertain, and to bring some small measure of sophistication to your drab little lives. Should any of you have any requests for popular tunes, as I believe people like to call them,
Nice.
do not hesitate to repress that impulse.
Filing
I
cabinets.
have no intention of
Because you've got to
saying
keep your
any of that
books
drivel.
somewhere. Might as well keep in a filing cabinet and maybe a bin to keep your files in. And just in case you want to set fire to everything, make sure you're only keeping the fire on the files. Aircon unit right in the middle. And a drinking fountain right in the middle as well for some reason. There we go.
These sleep toilets as you would hope to find them, not as you would expect to find them.
There we go. Lots and lots of roses. Not because I'm a murderer and that is my calling card, but because roses are a handy learning tool. You learn not to mess with me. An anatomy model.
Calling nurse.
No. And a gong. Gong. We've got to have a gong. There we go. Yes, sell whatever is invalid. Whatever, I don't give a shit. Yellow sweat. I don't think it was yellow. I think that was sort of... It looks like there's a little hint of blood in there. And I'm hoping that's what it is. It's not quite yellow. It's sort of... It looks like they got a UTI. But that's fine. We're not dealing with UTIs in this hospital. Not today, anyway. I don't know. Can we? Is there one of these? Research. We probably should have a research department, shouldn't we? A nice, big, long research department with a single door. And a horseshoe, apparently. There we go. Stick you there. And I think somehow somebody has pissed themselves there. Okay, we've got lots of research desks here. The research pod, I'm not entirely sure what that does, but we're going to fill this room with research desks.
Plants need water.
We're going to be hacking the mainframe, making sure that they insert rest of sentence here. There you go. Singular filing cabinet in the middle. It's quite ominous.
Holistics is apparently going to open another of its nature communes for sick people with more sense.
Do they
than
not have like
money.
server banks or something?
Fortunately, I have
Well,
equal
they've got a lot of
amounts of
computers,
sense
so
and
obviously
money.
what we're going to need to do...
Try not
is make sure that they stay nice and warm. Otherwise, all the information may freeze up and, like, you know, you won't be able to use your computer anymore. I hate it when my computer freezes. That's why I keep mine directly in a fire. There we are. I wonder whether they can actually get past them. They probably can. Of course they're going to want a whiteboard. I can't afford the whiteboard. I need kudos. I need to be doing better. But that's the research department. There you go. I'm not sure what who needs to go in there. I think it's like assistants, maybe. I don't know. Marketing, yeah. No, a cafe. I want a cafe. Right, big cafe, right in the middle, there. So this is like the kitchen area, yeah. Anything else? Oh no, the cafe. Right. I see. This is the kitchen. We need to have a really small kitchen because that's always a good size for kitchens. It definitely doesn't cause problems. I think it was only just okay. It was one size bit too small. No. Okay. Okay. So that's how big it needs to be. Right in the middle. Hold up. Wait, do these need to go? Oh, hang on. I think... Let's have a look and see what this looks like. Right, okay. So realistically, because these aren't actually really... These aren't real walls. These are like... You can peer over them. Okay. Let's start that again. Because what we can do is we can just make this entire section a cafe. It's the biggest cafe. And then you enter wherever you're allowed. In fact, let's just make it there. No, that is the furthest away from the door. And the chairs...
End of year approaching.
I don't want to see the end of year. The chairs are all the way over here, so they've got to do a bit of walking, the fat fucks. They want food, they've got to work for it. And obviously when they're finished, they have to take their shit to the bin. So, bins.
Good patients, please use the toilets provided.
There. A set of bins. And then another bin that nobody knows really what it's there for. Nice. Oh, obviously they're going to want sweets while they're over here at the bins. I know I do. And then Sonic tells you you've got to go fast. Sonic always recycles. Entertaining bins. I think I need a water fountain as well. Just
we
over
now
here.
bring you this segment, Sir Nigel Reviews.
There
Today
we
I
go.
take a look at the new
Now-
fine dining establishment, Le Soufflé Triste. And what a delightful
Wait,
experience
you can have more of
palate
these?
This is. The scrambled emu eggs on pickled toast.
Interesting.
Are particularly
Well, we're not
good.
going to have that. We're just going to have the
give it
one.
4 salt
Wait, is that-
chicken.
Is Sonic a problem there? He is. All right. In that case, Sonic is in the middle. just sort of almost like a sentry. He's sort of keeping an eye on you. Just make sure everybody stays cool while they're over here. Also, Sonic very into staying cool. It's too cool for school. Nice. There we are. There's a hot dog kiosk. Oh, I'm missing out on so much stuff here just because I don't have the kudos for it. Hate this game. Hate this game because it hates me. Okay, let's see what the heat profile's like on there. Ooh, I love it. Gotta keep yourself cool. Right. So next room, I believe... Oh, the fracture ward. I love fractures. Okay, put you in there. Put you there. And then we just have one machine. One machine for all the... There we go. Literally millions of people probably get fractures every day. Got one bed to sort it out. There we go. What else can we have in there? Can we have like benches in there? Can we not? Damn. God fucking damn it. And let's just take the piss by having a bit of entertainment outside that they can't even watch while they're sat in there. Oh, we need a row of chairs here, I think, because they're going to be waiting for certain things, so we're going to need to have like a spiral of chairs.
Radio.
Our reporter on the field, Sally Fig Blanket, has just returned with her camera crew from another field trip. As to what she was reporting on, I cannot say.
Will that sit there?
Nobody tells me anything.
There we go. I wish there was like a no-clip mode on this, because it's a little bit annoying that I sometimes have to make concessions with where I'm sticking stuff. So it's slightly
Patients are not
over.
permitted to sleep in ward beds. We're busy. Recover at home.
There we go. I mean, I could have made the whole thing round, but I don't know, that just feels awkward, so I'm keeping it. And then I'm going to have to put more around the edge here. Very nice. Might as well stick a drinks machine in there. Perfect. Nice. We have cafe. Did we do marketing? We haven't got marketing yet, have we? We should probably stick marketing in. Not in there, that's the maze. Marketing. Give us money in some way. I don't really know how marketing works. Do you... Why do you need so much space? Why do you need space to the side there? Is it just so you can, like, move? Are you all marketing?
Good patients, please use the toilets provided.
Why are people pissing on the floor? Why is it so difficult for people to just learn how to use a toilet? Okay. Apparently that's how that goes. We don't need a filing cabinet. They don't need files. They just need to do. They just need to do. Bulging sack. I'm going to stick the bulging sack right in the middle. Is that a problem? Is that going to be a problem? I don't think it is. Just a bulging sack in the middle for no reason at all. Oh, and just in case they forget. All hail Rat Doctor. There we go. Nice. Small campaign? Medium campaign? Large campaign. All the months. Launch the campaign.
Would an assistant please go to marketing?
Would an assistant? Surgery. Ah, yes. This is where we get into the knives. Knives is good. Knives for... Wait, we want them to have a lot of space in the middle so they can just sort of scoot around whenever necessary.
Some of our local hospitals.
Medical sink. Why do you need a medical sink? Why can't you just use a normal sink? What's wrong with the sink that you got at
The
home?
conditions in some of our busiest facilities.
Medicine cabinet. Now,
VIP arriving.
as far as I'm aware, surgery is just a case of applying the right pills to the right areas. So you just need an array of pills. There's another... Can I have another operating table? No, several sinks though. I want to have a bin literally right next to here, just in case they have organs they want to throw away. And to keep the body fresh, we will be freezing it. There we go. And obviously, being in surgery is it's a very long and risky business. So you've got coffee to keep people awake and keep their nerves stable. Also, just in case they forget, they have an anatomical model. There we go. Just in case. And an anatomy poster for reminders. Also the brain. Because sometimes you forget. You learn things. Sometimes you could push something out. Something goes in, another thing comes out. It's very difficult to keep knowledge in your head when you know so much. Keep the dogs. The dog can watch over. Okay, I think that's all we need in here. Maybe a few more lights. Fairy lights might be okay for Christmas, because you may be in surgery, but that doesn't mean you can't celebrate. A job well done. There we go. Nice. It's a bit annoying I can't have these. Oh, the X-ray board, however, I will have that. Just in case we want to see inside someone. Is that... Can I stick that there?
I'm sorry to say, a patient is dead.
Oh, is it? Okay, we'll get rid of that one. And then we'll stick the X-ray board there. It's a little bit out of the way, but... who needs an X-ray? They're not doing X-rays in here. It's there. That's We don't have an X-ray room. Do we have an X-ray room? Do we need an X-ray room? I think we might need an X-ray room. But I think that's all the rooms. So we've got all this extra space, which we can probably use for different rooms later on. But for now, I'm gonna leave it there. I've enjoyed myself. That's it. That's all I did this stream for, just so I could enjoy myself. I had the idea of doing a great-looking hospital, which is super efficient and has only a few hauntings, and you know the plants are a bit problematic, but it's fine. This is all fine. It's fine. This is fine. Anyway, I think that's the end of the stream. I'm going to raid out. I'm going to see who we've got. Who have we got to stream to? Raid to, I mean. It's not going to show me. We could raid. Got a lot of people on. We haven't done Tony in ages. Let's raid Tony. So enjoy yourself over there. If you're new and you're still watching, please give us a follow. If not, yeah, you can just go find someone else. Maybe Tony. Tony will be all right. You can watch him. Anyway, I think tomorrow I'll probably be doing more Minecraft. It'll be much more interesting than this. Yeah, so look forward to that. Until then, toodaloo. Bye bye.